Alright, here's walking into the bathroom after the tile job is done. So there's your bathtub, there's your niches completed and grouted, and I'll give you a close-up of the way the tile work looks on the niche. Came out pretty good, even though I'm just a DIYer here. First time I've ever done this. Never done a bathtub enclosure tile job before. First time, so considering that it's my first time, and I was using a 12 by 24 inch tile and doing a 1/4 inch pencil trim on the niche, which I gotta tell you is a little difficult to get everything just right. Going up to the ceiling though was easy. That was not hard. Building that little wooden thing to put on top of here really helped out, so to step right up there and work in the tall areas. Alright, so anyways, that's where I'm at with that. My next step is going to be to get these walls all coated with joint compound and to get them ready for texture. So I've got to do all that so I can get some paint up on the walls, get the ceiling repainted. That's got to be done. I can see this area here is sticking out. I gotta get that. Alright, so anyways, I just got to get this all ready for paint. So that's my next step, is to mix up the joint compound and get this ready for paint. Once I get paint on the wall, then I can attack the floor and deal with the toilet that's going to go right there. Plus I got to come outside here, and I closed off a doorway opening right there, so I got to tape up those seams. They're not even taped right now, so that's just nailed in rather. So anyways, that's all got to be taped and then textured and then color matched to match this one. Alright, so that's where I'm at on my project, and then eventually I'll have to deal with the threshold. Okay. Alright, now I'm getting ready to tape my joints, do the first coat. I've already got them taped, but now I've got everything removed. I want to put on my first coat of mud. So for my first coat of mud, I got some Fast Set 90 lightweight Westpac. So I'm going to put that. I've got my water sponge and a mixing bucket here and a mixing paddle in order to mix up the mud. And once I get done with that, for my first coat, for my second coat and third coats, I got 5 gallons of this all-purpose joint compound. I got the Home Depot, 5 gallons for $15, so it was a good deal. Alright, so anyways, that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to mix up my mud and go to work. For my tools, because it's my first coat, I got just a 6 or 8 inch taping knife there with the mud pan. Utility knife to open the bag, and just in case I need to knock anything down, I got a 5-in-1 tool right there. Once I move on to my second and third coats, then I'll use different taping knives. I'll use this is probably an 8 inch, and then I got a 10 or 12 inch taping knife to step it out a little bit there. So that's what I'll do once after I get this first coat on the wall. Alright, so that's where I'm at right now. Everything else is still looking good. I just covered up the tub again so I can step on it just to get the ceiling above there, and that's it. So you can see the tape now on the joints. I also taped this one out here. So this one here is all taped out, so I gotta do that as well. But everything's ready to go. Okay, I got a coat of mud on the walls here. I'm just waiting for that mud to set up so I can get a second coat on there and start feathering that out. Same thing inside. All the joints have been mudded with just a coat. Shut that off. You can see how it's still kind of wet there. But anyways, that's where I'm at right now. So while that's doing, while this all this mud is just setting up and getting ready to dry, so I can get another coat on, I'm going to start working on the toilet situation over there. And what I've done. All right, here's a second coat on the outside of the door. You can see that with the joint compound. And then I came into the restroom and I started on this wall over here, and I just started here and started working this way. So you can see that that medicine cabinet on the second coat is almost done. Another coat should really have it. And then I just started working around. I left the light fixture there, but I still have to go around that area, so I avoided that section, but kind of did everything else. Came up to here and got up to right there before I got to call it quits for today. So I still got to get the ceiling. You can still see right there some tape showing through. So I still got to touch the ceiling, and then I still have to do this whole section over here. All of this, another coat. So anyways, you can see how it kind of, the second coat really makes it come together. This is one coat, this is two coats right there. See that any good? It's kind of, the whole wall is kind of blending together is what's happening here. I found that using this tool here, this trowel here, is really the catch me out. It's better than the taping tools. So now all I'm going to do is put the fan on, leave the window open, kill the lights, and let that dry out. Alright, I am got a few coats of drywall mud on the wall. Let me use my light here, kind of see if I can't tilt. Hold on, shine this. Alright, you can see, let's see here, let me pan back. So you can see right there, I still got some more to do. I just took that light fixture off, but the surrounding areas there, I'm having a hard time with this light. Surrounding areas there I got, so hopefully just a little bit more, and this whole thing will be texture ready. Out here, this is pretty much already texture ready, so I got my light and I'm kind of using it to help determine how much shadowing. I just sponged this wall off, that's why it's looking like that. It's pretty much smooth, and I just got to let that dry, and that's ready for texture. Okay, so that's an orange peel. So back in here, back to the drywall tools, and back to getting this smooth.